Namaste. Today we're going to work on the core, which is connected to the root word heart in the French language. Cœur, the heart, le cœur. So when we work our core in the Western sense, it really does support opening your chest and creating a lot better posture so you can feel better in your body and be stronger. So when you're ready, come to your seat. You're gonna take the flesh away from your buttocks, dig your heels into the floor. Then on an exhale, come onto the floor. Your shins are parallel to the floor. Your toes are spread. Inner knees squeeze, outer hip squeeze, shoulders press to the floor, and make the back of your head heavy. Don't let the shoulders and back of the head come up. Then on an exhalation, you're gonna tuck your pelvis under so you feel your sit bones narrow and press your belly to the floor. Exhale up. Exhale up. Join me, won't you, if you haven't already? The knees will tend to come apart and the shoulders will tend to roll up, so try not to let that happen. Lift the hips, lift the hips. Keep going. You can hold when they're in the air for a nano moment and draw the belly in towards the spine to make it harder, but most of us don't need that. But you can join me if you want a little bit. Nice work. On the exhalation, you're gonna turn to the right. Come on up. You're on your outer right hip, so you might put something under the hip, and the inseam of your feet are like a diamond shape. Toes are flaring. I'll show you this way. And then you can take your hands either on your temples here or on the back of the head where the skull meets the neck, called the occipital groove here, and draw the belly back. Same actions, tuck the pelvis under, and when you're ready, left elbow up, hold. Harness your breath because the breath leads us to the core, the heart space, right? And exhale down. Good. A few more. Quickly now. Exhale. Keep letting your heart lead the way. So lift the heart as opposed to trying to let the chin lead the way. Now, go the other direction. So you're now on your left hip. Inseam of your feet kiss, toes are flared. Come down, hands alongside the temples, or interlace the exotic way behind the head. And then on an exhale, come on up. The right side of your chest is lifting up, working those side abs called the obliques. And then exhale, come down. Now several at a time. Keep pulling the belly back every time you come up. Good, and come down. Come on your back. Now, on the exhalation, you're gonna take the arms overhead. You could always take a pillow or a prop, hold it like this. Knees don't have to ever go straight. They can if the hamstrings and low back aren't vulnerable. Or it could just simply go like this. Exhale up, inhale down. Belly and throat towards the earth. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, or the knees can be bent. If there's vulnerability in any of the low body, just do that. Toes flaring and knees don't come apart. Keep going. You can do it. Feel that low belly and how it wants to protrude up, and press it towards the floor. Feel the sit bones narrow, last two. And then release. Well done. Come into a cobra, and we're gonna stretch the abs that we're working intensely. So bring your feet outer hip distance, take your hands alongside the chest. Pause. Find a deep inhale, and firm the legs, squeezing the muscles onto the bones. Then pull the belly away from the floor, feel it lift. Tuck your pelvis under, and inhale, lift the shoulders up and back. Let that heart always lead the way. Follow that heart. So don't let the pelvis come up, right? We're focusing on the heart opening. Take the shoulders up and back even more. You can look forward, pull the throat back, and look up. If that's okay on the neck. Feel that stretch in the front body and the abs. And then come down. And we'll go back here. Now, we'll do a jumping jack on our back. So before we do that, tuck your pelvis under, take the belly towards the floor, feel length through the low back. And then 2 ways to do this. Keep your head down at first and just try it because it's hard. Exhale out. The 4 corners of the kneecaps point to the sky. They don't turn out. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale out. Now, if you want to lift the head, pull the sides of the throat back once you do, so you feel the neck get long and space there, and you can join me. But if the neck feels strained or sharp, pain in it at all, then keep the head down. It could be that you've had the neck down after you've had it up for a little bit. 5 more. Keep the breath flowing. Good. Now, come onto your seat. Again, find your sit bones. You can sit on something if it feels tender or strained on the buttock. Hands, if the rests are vulnerable, make little ridges here. Or if the wrist can take a deeper stretch, palm flat, index fingers forward. Then, just like we did when we were doing those side abs here, you're gonna bring the inseam of your feet together. Knees are soft. Bend them, lift the back. Squeeze the knees together energetically if you can't get the back lifting. And then press your belly back, draw your shoulders back, draw your throat back, and then point your elbows back as you bring the knees together. The legs can be straight the whole time or maybe not. Maybe there's always a bend because the low back hurts. No pain, we want here. Exhale, inhale, point the elbows back. Don't let the feet come apart. Keep breathing. I just did a 35-minute longer ab workout for my monthly Mystic members. So I am already more tired than usual because I've been doing abs for 35 minutes. Keep going. You can do it. 1 more. Good. On your back, stretch the abs you've been working so much in a bridge pose. Feet outer hip distance. Press through the balls of feet and outer heels. Inhale up like you're holding a beach balloon here. Lift your chin a little and press the center of your ear back and feel the neck lift. And such a nice expression of freedom to liberate that neck. Deep inhale, smooth exhale. You can tuck your shoulders under a little more. It feels really good to me. Not going for the deepest back bend ever, just a gentle stretch in the abdominals that we're asking you to do a lot today. Come down. 1 more time. Arms out to the side, legs straight, or it might be that the knees bend a bit. Exhale, right hand towards outer left knee or foot. Head up. Inhale out, arms like across. Exhale, left hand to outer foot, or maybe it's the knee and the knee stays more bent. It's the outer knee you're reaching for, but heart leads the way. Exhale. Exhale, belly to floor. Exhale, belly to floor. And now tuck your pelvis under. Use that exhalation to come up. You can do it. Heart leads the way. You live from the heart. Good, 3 more. 2 more. You can do it, last one, 1 more. Nice, exhale, interlace your fingers underneath you. And if that's not possible, that's okay. Palms can be flat. Root through the balls of the feet and the outer heels. Lift your chin and press the shoulders and head back. Some of you are very flexible and the wrists can actually be together here. Deep inhale, smooth exhale. Well done. Now, we're gonna put it all together. So we did a jumping jack. Start with the head down. Belly to floor. Muscles engaged here. Pelvis under. Squeeze the legs. And then exhale out. And then inhale. Stretch and then exhale up. Inhale up, exhale. Exhale. If the low back's vulnerable, keep a micro bend in the knees the whole time. It can be more like this form. Exhale. Exhale. Belly to floor. Heart leads the way. So my chin wants to lead the way, but when I come up, I notice that art of attention, and then I pull the throat back and let the heart lead the way. It requires more work in the abs, which is what we're going for, and we always want the heart to lead the way. Keep breathing. 3 more. 2 more. Squeeze the legs. 1 more. Nice. Come on up. Now, we're going to do a boat hold. So, find your sitting bones. Squeeze your legs together. Dig the heels into the floor. You can make them outer hip distance to galvanize that low back if you're feeling fatigued there. Arms can be here. You could hold a block. Take the shoulders back. Take the throat back. Stay here for this hold. Or it could be you go here. Belly back. Throat back. Squeeze your knees. You can do it. Outer hips in. Like a string, connecting your heart to the sky. Heart leads the way always. You're halfway there. Half a minute. Tuck your pelvis under. Reach through the crown of the head. Corners of the mouth can rise up. 5 more seconds. Well done. Bridge pose, stretching what you've worked so challenging. Lift up, interlace the exotic way. Could be palms flat. Tuck those shoulders under. Lift your hips high. You got this. Keep driving your tailbone to the backs of the knees and stretching your outer knees forward. Nice work. Come on down. And when you're ready, you're gonna exhale, make the legs straight, and then inhale, and then exhale. See if you can grab your outer heels. And that's really hard. Try not to let the knees come apart this time. So legs together. If you can't get the heels, think it in your mind's eye. Heart leads the way. Pelvis under, belly to floor. Arms overhead. Exhale. Join me, won't you? Exhale. 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 Belly to floor as you extend the whole body. Enjoy the stretch. Enjoy the breath. Remember the gift that you can move and breathe, right? That's such a privilege. So many people can't in the way that you can. Tuck your pelvis under to get that tight ball. 3 more. Nice work. Let's take a cobra. So take your legs straight, hands alongside the chest. Claw the floor. Inhale, lift your shoulders. Feet outer hip distance. Good. You can even drive your knees into the earth to get that low back lift, and then add the layering of lifting the belly and straightening the legs. Inhale, think long spine. Again, we're not going for the deepest back bend ever, but really just more length, right, through the front torso. If you want more, you can walk the hands back, but you don't want the pelvis please to lift. Why? Because we want the heart to lead the way. Good, now we'll close it out. Plank hold, interlace your fingers, have your elbows as wide as your outer shoulders, and let the heart lead the way as you engage the scapula bones on your back, those shoulder blades, by squeezing them in. Feel how the sternum rises and the heart aims true forward. Then, when you're ready, you can bring the knees together and come onto them. Don't dump in the low back, right? You don't want a huge curve like a bear could walk in. You want like a little mouse curve. So that means you have to add the tucking of the pelvis under, feel the belly lift, and curl the toes under for stability. Now, as you hold here, you could take it to, so start joining me. One leg lifted, and I'll tell you when to switch it out. You do the other, or legs can be straight. In my video for my members, we did a whole minute. We won't do a whole minute. Keep squeezing your knees, hugging the outer hips in. Good. Now press the bases of the wrist down, and if you're on one knee, switch it out. Lift the low belly. Feel the mid-back lift. And reach the back of your head forward as you stretch your heels back more. Keep breathing. You're almost there. If you feel yourself slipping, you can walk your feet in, tuck the pelvis under, but then you can scooch the feet back. 3 more seconds, because it makes it harder when you scooch the feet back. Exhale, come on. Down, and then you can come to a seated position. In your seated position, lift the back, lift the belly. Inhale, right arm up and over. And just stretch the side obliques. So the obliques, really they're just called the obliques, are the abdominals on the side of the body. Keep breathing, palms face in. Root your outer left hip to the floor, and they help us twist. Inhale up, switch the cross of the shins, and then take a support like this and stretch the right arm up and over, or it could be on the floor. And then really breathe into the stretch, feeling any sensations that are present within you. Good job. Inhale up. We also have the second part of the core, which are transverse abdominals. So you can take the hands on the shins, lift your heart and stretch them a little, deep postural muscles, and then come back, switch the cross of the shins, holding the knees. And then you've got the third part of the abdominals, the rectus abdominis, which are the, 6-pack, which are really 8 muscles here that get built, parts of the muscle. Inhale up, stretch, 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 and exhale. High five yourself. You can make a practice of that in a mirror. Every time you see a mirror today, say high five. I did my abs, I did my core, and wait, core, I do that so I can live more from the heart. So I can be out of pain, I can stand up tall and live from my heart space. Check out my Modern Mystic podcast. I also have a monthly membership where I have longer videos. I just had a 30-minute one of core I did before this. It's so good. Become a member, modernmystic.love. Get all sorts of amazing alignment-based videos and some mystic hack videos and how to work with energy, in addition to meditation, mindfulness, a little tarot, a little astrology. People love it. Namaste.